Two live crew. See how this goes anyways. We're notifying viewers that you're live. Thank you. Come on, people. What's up, TT Compliance? It's a good name. Sounds official. Hey, Kim. Hopefully this week will go as good as last week did. Jack Toronto to Carla Diggs. Hey, Kiera. A lot of people showing up. Cloudy. All that talk about shutting TikTok down, that ban, that stuff's coming up again. That's just a way of them trying to keep us down. They don't like that freedom of speech stuff. I don't think they'll ban it. They're going to try. I think it's weird that they're picking TikTok, but YouTube does everything TikTok does as far as collecting your information. Oh, and in case y'all don't know, I'm doing YouTube live as well. YouTube, doing TikTok live again. So, hey, Caden. So I'm doing both same time. More likes can attract views. I know, right? Need people to like it, but I don't think they're going to ban TikTok. Sad Wonderland. Sure, you can request something here. Well, it's better if you do it on the last video that I posted, that top 10. Go there, say that I told you to go there. No, wait, don't say that. Just say it. I know it's you. Just let me know that you were here at my live stream. Yes, every platform collects your information and they do with it whatever they want. No, I have not heard of Shiloh Dynasty. But yeah, everybody collects your information and does what they want with it. I think YouTube just does. Facebook just doesn't like YouTube letting us say, TikTok, too many things going on. I don't think Facebook likes TikTok letting us have open chat saying what we want to say, because Facebook controls what you say. Comment on the top 10 radical fans. Do that. Comment right there, and I'll know it's you, because you ain't putting any hate. I caught some hate on that channel, on that video. That's true. I don't know. I know somebody's selling my information to porn sites. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'll send up a red flag. YouTube gets mad. There goes my money. Oh, yeah. Do I need more followers? Of course I need more followers. I always need more followers. Everybody needs more followers, but I'm not that follow for follow kind of guy, because that ends up being a bunch of dead people. Not literally dead, but man, I'm going to lose my YouTube funding. I don't know how to read that name. Sean, what's up? Man, a lot of people coming in. What do y'all think? Do you think they're going to ban TikTok? Because, they tried that before and it failed. I don't think they're going to do it. Because I don't think TikTok's doing anything anybody else is doing other than giving us freedom of speech. Oh, yeah, I don't do that stuff, dude. I didn't just start doing this. I don't do that. People want to follow me, they'll follow me, but I don't get into all that. See? Oh, yeah. Did y'all see that? All them funny that Biden doesn't want to secure the border, but he sure secured the White House. We look alike. That picture's really small. I think we do kind of look alike in that little picture anyways. It's all good, dude. I don't worry about all that stuff, man. I limited this to 18 and over. Why would I have somebody already doing that kind of stuff? But Yeah, I think it would cause a big problem if they banned it. I think they're just something to talk about. That is exactly right. I feel that too, that they're trying to put all these, when I say safeguards, I don't mean for us, I mean for themselves. But there's all sorts of stuff that's been going on that kind of makes you wonder why. All right, Sad Wonderland, I'll check that out. And like it or hate it, I'll post the reaction to it. Oh man. Did you lie about your age on TikTok? Oh, absolutely gaming. I've said all along that that whole COVID thing was, and making everybody wear masks was getting everyone used to being compliant. That's all that was, the big test. I worked the entire time. I've had COVID 3 times. It was decreasingly bad. The last time I had it, the only reason I knew I had it because my daughter had just had it and said, "Hey, that's the same symptoms I had." Uh, but I haven't had any issues. I worked all through it. I worked 2 jobs. I worked 7 days a week. I don't wear a mask out in public. All that garbage. That's just, and especially, Sad Wonderland. I'll check that out. I'll make that call when if I like the first one, I might do a double shot. But if I hate the first one, I sure ain't going to do a double shot. Fair enough. Uh, but the vaccine, there's no way in hell I would take that. I thought it was funny. My doctor had the full panel, and the last time she got COVID, she said she thought she was going to be unalive. WSG twin. I don't know what that is. But oh shit, I'm sorry. What do I think about the whole thing with Ryan Garcia? I'm believe it or not, I don't have the slightest idea. I very rarely watch any news unless somebody starts talking about it with me and I have to interact and then I'll look it up. But I try to stay out of that. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. So if you can let me know a little bit or come back Saturday, because I'm going to do another live stream Saturday the same time. That'll give me time to look it up and I can give you an answer. I don't like to just spit out some half-ass answer and then people think I'm a dumbass. I mean, some people think I'm a dumbass anyways, but I will most likely, Sad Wonderland, I'll most likely do it this week. I haven't been scheduling a whole lot out lately, so I will most likely do them this coming week. Did I run off? Is it Nailing? Did I run you off? Because I didn't have the answer? Yeah, I almost never watch the news. So unless somebody tells me something and I go look, because almost all the news is propaganda. So you're better off hearing stuff here. You farted on your grandma. That was a dope name and you left. I would have liked to keep saying that. I might keep saying it anyways. Gaming is, I agree. That's where I get most of my news. And mostly, well, I mean, there's fake stuff in there, but mostly it's people saying what they know. And I like that. And I like it not being censored, because when you're on Facebook and you say something, oh, independent researcher said that's not right. Hey, I appreciate that follow, man. Man, people are dropping in and out really quick, going, oh, shit, it's some old dude. But yeah, and if nothing else, when I find it here, then I can do my research and see what all I can find. But because I do a lot of reading, but I don't watch the news. I don't watch CNN, Fox, any of them. Oh yeah, I was just watching Joe Rogan Experience. They were talking about the AI and how it's out of control. that it was doing stuff that they didn't even know it was doing. It took them a couple of years to figure out that it was doing it. Come on, YouTube, y'all are lagging behind. TikTok's actually carrying the conversation today. So what y'all are hearing is what they're talking about. Oompa West. That's funny. I told them people I was talking to y'all and somebody left. Some of them names pop up and disappear quicker than I can get a chance to read them. Sonny, Rockstar. It's a dope name. I thought I was going to be a rock star. I know, right? The nerve of people not hanging out to find out if they'd like me or not. Oh, dude. I didn't think about that. That is absolutely a possibility. Hey, thanks for the fire. And disco love. I love disco. But yeah, what they were saying on that thing that I was talking about with AI on how it's reading, be quiet. Oh, that's how you disappear off my channel, dude. Jeffrey. But yeah, they were talking about how AI got out of control and it's constantly reading the internet and getting smarter and smarter. It could definitely do that. Man, Boyd's going off. I appreciate that, dude. And if you want me to be quiet, Jeffrey, go to a different channel. Go somewhere else. Like somebody's going to listen to you. Oh, you just wanted attention, so you figured you'd say some dick comment. There you go. I gave you enough attention. Brandy, what's up, buddy? Finally got here. I appreciate that. Hey, did you get your picture yet? Man, Void, appreciate all that stuff, man. No, TikTok's doing well. There's some little dork said something, but no, TikTok's actually doing well. They're bringing up good questions or asking questions or making comments. It's going better than it normally does. Outstanding. I'm glad you got it, Brandy. I figured it'd get there pretty quick. Hey, Tina. Thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. A lightning bolt. I love lightning bolts. In real life, as long as they're not hitting me. Thanks, Teddy. I appreciate the like, man. Yeah, it's weird. I marked this for 18 and overs. Hopefully, I won't have the kids like I did last week coming in. How you doing, Brandy? Everything okay in the UK? Oh, look at me rapping. Wiki, wiki, wiki. Oh, did you see that hate that I caught off that? That dude that was a fan of the warning made sure he let me know that he was threatening me. People threatening you on the internet. It's just hilarious. Jessica, TikTok told me not to say when everybody comes in, and I saw the other day they want you to say. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say hey to everybody that comes in. I do it on YouTube. Oh, did you read that comment, Brandy? That was hilarious. That was the first thing I saw when I got up that morning. It was the first comment that popped up. Threatening me. Yeah. Like Ken said, I'm so scared. They didn't like that. Do I understand Russian? No, I wish I did. I wish I spoke a little bit of every language. If you were on YouTube, I would cheat and use my online translator. But no, I don't speak Russian. Sorry. I actually have quite a few Russian viewers on YouTube, and I always have to use a translator to talk to them. Jacob, what city do I live in? I live near Austin, Texas. That's the best way to say it, because if I say where I live, nobody knows where it's at, except those of us that live here. Yeah, Brandy, that comment was hilarious, man. I didn't even say anything bad about the band at the time. They just made the list. My name, you see my name. I'm the live creator. What happened last week, Teddy? Oh, now then there's a kid. Oh man, they're hiding comments. I must have pissed somebody off already. Anyways, Teddy, nothing. There's a couple of kids drop in with that dumb shit. Hey, say this, trying to get you to say something. It's just annoying. It's nothing bad. And then this week I released a video on my YouTube channel that upset someone. I think only one person got mad, but he threatened me. Oh, dude. What are you doing? What the hell does it look like I'm doing? So how's this week going, Brandy? I'm not trying to ignore you. You're the only one talking over there now. Teddy, I don't know. It's just my opinion. I mean, when people don't like me or something I've said, I don't give a shit. Oh, I do watch the Hodge Twins gaming. I do watch them. Now, once in a while, I kind of get, but for the most part, they make me laugh. I like them. It's going slow, but it's nearly the weekend. Yeah, don't forget, this Saturday, I'm doing another live stream. I'll do double live again. It's going to be weird. I get to sleep in. But yeah, gaming, I watch the Hodge Twins a lot. Oh, the cities were filtered? Oh, okay. I'm not stupid enough to say exactly where I'm at. It's the internet. It'll be the same time as today's, from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. I always do that because it works out, because I've got, like, Brandy's in the UK, his brother's in the UK, so it's a little at night for them. I got hey Terry, what's up? I got a viewer from South Africa, so I think it's early for him, but so that's why I settled on 2 to 4, is it kind of works out. Granted, Thursday's probably not the best day, but it's really the only day I have. So I just happen to be off this Saturday since my birthday's coming up. It's all good, Brandy. You're always here when you can be, so. Bye, Tina. Hope you have a good day. Appreciate you stopping in. I actually appreciate those of you that are hanging in. I mean, I've known Tina a long time, so. What's my biggest? I cannot pick just one. Oh man, there's a laundry list of stuff with this, but making us dependent on foreign oil, taxing the shit out of us so they can send our money elsewhere, the border, especially since I'm not that far from the border. It's just on and on. There's just so much wrong. And I mean, I know Biden's just the head. He's not actually running stuff. He's just the puppet. We've discussed that many times, Terry. Yeah, there's just too many to count about the current administration. And it's not just, it's all of them in there. They need to just clean house, throw them all out, and start all over, fresh. Oh, here's one of the biggest issues I have during this administration is all the people that keep supporting him saying that he's doing a good job. I get tired of hearing that. I don't think there's a huge age difference between them. I think they're close. Yeah, say 3.5 years. There's 3 years and 1 day between me and my biological brother. I was born March 11th. He was born March 12th. If he'd had the common decency to been born a few hours sooner, he could have been born more on my birthday. But we always celebrate on my birthday anyways. Hey, Teddy, thanks for sharing, man. I appreciate that. I wish a whole bunch of people would come in and stay and talk. I like having a conversation. I don't have to have a big group of people. I just like to have a good conversation. For me, it was fun when we were little. Hey, Pepe, I was just wondering the other day. I was like, man, I thought that dude was going to hang around, and he's gone. I didn't think I'd pissed you off already. Yeah, I don't speak to I haven't spoken to mine in 14 years or so. Oh, you're in the hospital, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I have 2 stepsisters and 2 stepbrothers. But I'm good I'd be good being an only child. I mean, I like my stepbrother and my stepsisters. So gaming, you got one issue that you can pick? You got sister Brandy and she doesn't join the live stream? What the hell? I thought this would be a family affair. I thought your whole family would be in here. Did gaming leave already? No, it shows he's still here. I'm assuming it's a guy. Oh, he didn't essentially commit treason. He absolutely committed treason. The most dangerous city. Oh, we got several. Chicago, Atlanta, Houston. I know whenever you watch those top 10 lists, they say some shit, and I'm like, I've been to that city. That city wasn't dangerous. But parts of Austin are pretty damn sketchy. Hey, Peppy, glad you're out of the hospital. I'm assuming you're out of the hospital. I'm glad you're out. I hope you're doing better. Man, if I'd known that, I would have checked on you. Well, I don't know how to check on you. I know how to check on. Have I got plans for Woman's Day? What the hell is Woman's Day? Yeah, Brandy, that's a fact. Oh yeah, Cincinnati, St. Louis. Brandy made over here on my YouTube made a very good point. Pretty much parts of any city are dangerous. 2 heart attacks. Damn, man. Hey, Teddy, one of my viewers on YouTube was just asking me about that. I don't know what Woman's Day is. I mean, being a dude, I don't know. Unless my wife tells me today's Woman's Day, I don't know. Oh, Flint, Michigan's pretty grim. Everywhere has its grim. So somebody tell me what Woman's Day is. I don't have the slightest idea. Teddy, one of my people on YouTube had been in the hospital. He had 2 heart attacks. Damn. That'd suck. You'd be like, I survived that. What the hell? I can't imagine, dude. But I'm glad you made it through. That's every day on top of the dirt is a good day. Nexual 94. Man, people are dropping in quick and leaving. T Victor. Hey, I know somebody with that last name. Huh. And you're a dude, so you're not who it is. Oh, yeah. Nobody's going to tell me what Woman's Day is. You're not talking about Mother's Day. That's not until what, May? So it can't be Mother's Day. So what the hell is Woman's Day? Nobody wants to tell me. Is it a secret? And if it's just a day to celebrate women, you should be doing that all the time anyways. Just like Mother's Day. You should celebrate mothers all the time. Let's celebrate accomplishments and being around all the time anyways. You should always celebrate women. And we should celebrate more stuff, period. More positive stuff instead of all the negative stuff that goes around the world with everybody just... It has no sense like Halloween. Halloween has sense. That's fun. What happened to my TikTok conversation? Everybody just stopped talking. They're like, shh. Shh. Hell, I celebrate that all the time anyways. I think they just keep making up shit so that 365 days a year, we're celebrating something. We have what? National Cake Month or something? Yeah, Kim, that's what I was telling him. Halloween has a lot of sense. I love Halloween. Carolina Jack, is it Weber? That's a good point, Brandon. Well, Teddy, since veterans only get one day, I think everybody else should only get one day as well. Mothers only get one day. There's so much stuff where they only get one day. And I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but this whole month shit. What? I know you're not Brandy, Terry. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Brandy. Brandy said every day should be Halloween. I agreed. March 8th. Oh, shit, that's tomorrow. Well, in celebrating Woman's Day tomorrow, I get to go to work. Okay, I will say this, though, about equality for women. If you come to my home, you will treat my wife as an equal. And my brother found that out real quick because he does not think that way. He's got like a 1950s attitude. I don't put women down like that at all. So, I mean, I'm not going to go overboard, and I don't think we should have parades and shit, but they are just as important. That's right. Everybody should be treated equal, except for the people that I don't like. What did my brother do or say? He got upset because my son's gay, and I accept my son for who he is, and I love him for who he is, and my brother does not appreciate that. So when it comes to my family is more important. So my brother has no right to judge anyone. So it's easier just to cut him out. There's a lot of drama involved with him anyways. He's high maintenance. Gaming, that is exactly right. Disrespect is disrespect. It doesn't matter the reason or who it is. That's exactly right, Terry. And that's how it worked. He found out real quick. Do I still have a good... I don't speak to my brother. I haven't spoken to him in like 14 years. Once he caught the attitude about my son, I cut him out. He doesn't come to my house. He doesn't make any contact with me, and I don't make any to him. But you're absolutely right, Terry. I don't give a shit what he thinks. I guess I said so. Brandy, we were talking about last week. That one word that I said was going to cost me my monetization on my video, on my live stream last week. It did. It didn't cost me all of it. They only put it out to certain people. But that one word, that word about pushing your own off button. I don't know why you can't see Brandy's messages. I see Brandy's messages. Well, yep. I still see Brandy's messages. But no, Teddy, I don't speak. No, I cut negative people out of my life. I don't need that kind of shit in my life. I try to be around only positive people. I mean, stuff happens. You deal with it and you move on. But somebody that's constantly drumming up drama or negativity, I just cut them out of my life. It's far easier to be that way. I don't have time for that kind of stuff. Hey, Ryan. I was just talking about you a few minutes ago. Glad you can make it, buddy. Ah. All right. Conversation going good on both sides. So we got UK, South Africa, America. We're doing well. But yeah, that's how I look at it. Gaming. I mean, it's one thing to like talk shit with your friends. That's okay. But when you go judging somebody because you don't like the way they live or something like that, I mean, there are exceptions to every rule. Like people who maliciously unalive other people, I can judge them or do other uncool things. That's how you do it. You just that's how I do it. And I don't ever feel bad. And once I cut somebody out, once I close the door, burn that bridge, because I give everybody 3 chances. And because I live life by the rules of baseball. So after 3 chances, see ya. Well, hopefully won't, but and I make no bones about it. I'm not mean to him. Well, him I would be, but when I cut somebody out, when I stop being friends with somebody, yep. That's pretty much how I say it, Ryan, in my head. But and when I decide not to be friends with somebody, I usually tell them we're not friends anymore, and it stuns them because they're not used to somebody telling them that. I don't ghost them. I let them know we're not friends anymore. But if I see them out in public and they say, hey, like there's a lot of people I work with that I absolutely despise. But if they say, hey, I say, hey back. Would you cut your close ones off? Yes, Terry. I cut my biological brother out of my life. My family, my wife and kids, I don't have to worry about that. Teddy, it throws people off. There was a guy at work that we had literally just had that conversation. I want to say it was the next weekend something happened, and I let him know we're not friends anymore. We're coworkers. I have to interact with you on a professional level, but aside from that, we're not friends. And he tried for months, and then finally he stopped me one day and asked, "How long is this going to go on?" I said, "It's not going on." That's true, gaming. That is absolutely true. Hey, Jody O'Brien. Well, Terry, we all have our own beliefs. I'm not telling you to be like me. That's just how I live. That's my choice. I'm not telling you how to live. But when I told him, I said, I told you, we're not friends anymore. So you can stop trying. It's not going to go away because for me, once we reach something, because I accept all the garbage about my friends, but if I reach an impassable thing, something that I cannot accept, I have no problems doing that, cutting them out. That's right. Yep. Gaming, that is correct. And I feel by this guy just told another guy on here that you don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't have to pretend for anyone. So, if I don't like, and again, by my being social to you in public, if you speak to me, I don't feel that that's pretending. I feel that's just a common courtesy. There's no reason to go out of your way to be an ass just because. Now, if you give me a reason to be an asshole to you, I will. But yeah, I'm not going to pretend to be anybody's friend, but that doesn't mean, I can be cordial. But I mean, I'm cordial to strangers. Yeah, but Brandy, there's a difference between a little indiscretion and someone that steals from you, lies to you, passes judgment like that. So, yeah, I don't mean, I'm from a very dysfunctional family. We fight. We have no problems fighting. Uh, I would rather lie than be fake. I mean, a lot of people say they don't lie. I'm brutally honest, which upsets a lot of people. But so I guess by being cordial, that could be viewed as a lie. But I think for society to function well, we should all be cordial when interacting with people, regardless if you like them or you know them. But no, I'll never be fake. You ask anybody that knows me. If you watch my YouTube channel and you see how I upset some people because I do, those of you on TikTok may not know, I do music reactions on YouTube, and I'm brutally honest. If I don't like something, I don't say that I do, and that upsets a lot of people. I decided when I was, yeah, I'm definitely not fake. Um, that's exactly right. Game, yeah, Kim's seen it in person. um, yeah, gaming. My Kimbo instructor. Oh, damn. Pepe, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, we'll we'll talk about something happier. Bring up something. I'm trying to say this as positively as I can. Um, my Kimbo instructor used to tell me the reason people think I'm an asshole is because most people want to be lied to. And I don't do that. If you ask me, hey, does this shirt look good? If I don't think it looks good, and it's not, my opinion shouldn't matter. I don't care what you think about my clothes. I dress the way I dress because I like what I wear. I have my hair the way I do. I wear earrings. A lot of people hate my earrings for whatever reason. Online, not in person, online. Oh, no, no. Terry, that's not how that worked. Did someone say, oh, no, no. That's not what he was saying, Teddy. Um, Terry, that's not what happened. I'm having to watch this. Terry. He didn't call him out. Is when he found out, he got pissed off at me and had something to say about it. See, gaming, I say that a lot too. He just said that reason I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. He just got mad because I accept my son for who he is, and I love my son for who he is. I promise you, I would turn out someone's lights permanently over my son in a heartbeat, be it family or not. Prince Killer, interesting name. But yeah, gaming. I brought that up before. It's like, uh, be it Biden, flat earthers, certain bands, certain unpopular things. People want to be a part of something. So, because we know the Earth's not flat. That's just dumb. But yeah, people want to hear a lot, and that's why they choose to believe what is coming out of it, the White House. I'll say the whole administration. What's coming out of what they're putting out, they want to believe that. So yeah. Yeah, I think the flat earth thing is hilarious. I mean, if the earth was flat, that would be a tourist attraction. They would be charging you to look, or like tie a rope to you and let you dangle your foot over the edge. uh, hey, Gary. I haven't forgot you on that, Gary. I'll take care of that because did I tell you I asked the post office and they said it's okay. If I had found out before I sent your package. All right. Gary's here so the party can get started. Let's talk about something fun. Makes mine laugh. Okay, gaming, my YouTube channel, the one that I do music reactions on is Sixx Daze, Sixxdaze, 2 words. And then I have one, in case TikTok goes down, I have one that I post the same stuff that I post here on. Ugh. Man. Pepe, that is outstanding, dude. I'll address that in just a second, dude. Pepe said, life is have fun trying to be nice when people you can leave other people alone. That's like people who don't like my opinion, knowing they're not going to like my opinion, but they come anyways just so they can be upset. I think people go out of their way these days wanting to be offended. No matter what people say about my opinion, it doesn't faze me. I don't care what you think. I have too many people that do care and that want to talk and stuff. So I pay attention to the people who want to talk to me or interact with me. But those people that go and say that shit. Is it like people that listen to sad music? You know what? When I'm sad, I don't listen to sad music. I'm not saying you said that about me, but when I'm sad, I want to listen to kick-ass uplifting music. But I love sad songs, really sad songs. My granddaughter had asked me one day to she goes, "What songs do you think are sad?" Oh, yes. I okay. This person over here was asking why I don't do stand up anymore. I quit about 6 years ago. I still write jokes. I give jokes away. I post them on more so on my Instagram and on Facebook. I post jokes there all the time, lot funny memes and stuff. But I quit doing stand up because it was just killing me. I work 7 days a week. I have a family. I have to take care of my stepmom's farm. I have to take care of my mom's place. And my hours that I work are crazy. So if I drive 45 minutes or 2 hours to a show, do the show, 45 minutes, 2 hours home, get 45 minutes sleep, and then I have to work a 12-hour day. I did not hear that, Terry. I thought they were going to trying to stop it. Gaming, it is risky, but I have found that I go and do when I do a show, I do my set no matter what. Do I upset some people? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. I care about the people who are laughing. Yeah, Baby Shark is a sad song because you cry every time you hear it. But yes, some people get upset and I don't care. If you're not laughing at my jokes, I don't care. It's the people who are laughing that I care about. I posted a meme last night and was expecting to get a lot of shit about it. I actually checked with some of my friends through private messages and see if they thought it was funny, and I posted it and I didn't catch any hate. So, but I do my jokes and I don't care. I've performed in some towns where I was told, hey, I wouldn't do that joke if I was you, but I did it anyways and it worked. So, well, they can be, but I think usually what's politically correct, the question was asked if someone in a wheelchair could be called a stand-up comedian. I think they just call them comedian in that case. But stand-up is actually, I mean, it was derived from standing up, but Terry, I'm sure that that was bad hitting a dry vape, but I seen somebody actually get some smoke off of a mud joint. So, oh, now you're trying to get me in trouble. uh, because and the reason I watch what I say is because AI does listen to me. Last week, my monetization on YouTube got messed up because I said one word. Yeah. Yes, that I've heard that joke under other terms. What do you call whatever other occupation it is? But yeah. Um oh, Pepe asked what word that was. The word was, and what was weird is I didn't even mean it in the actual term that the word means, but when you turn out your own lights permanently, shut out your own lights, starts with an S, rhymes with hide. That one word last week cost me half my monetization on my live. Yeah, but when you do it to yourself purposely, weird. Um, but yeah, gaming. I do have some jokes that I have a joke. I don't know if I can say it here. Um, yeah, yeah. I've gotten in trouble several times. Yes, Kim. That joke. Oh no no. Oh no, I don't know that that word gets me in trouble. It seems like I'm allowed to say it. It's kind of weird what they allow and what they don't allow. Like I'm allowed to say 2 or 3 F words or the F word 2 or 3 times, but I can't say it a whole bunch. I can say shit, hell, those, and I can't say those a whole bunch. I think I'm allowed to say that word for kitty cat, but now that you've said that, now I'm kind of afraid to say it because I don't want to lose my monetization. Oh, oh, Gary, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not either because you did bring that up that one time and we had that conversation for a short minute. But yes, but kitty flavored ice cream, one of my best jokes that I've written. I love that joke. Oh, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to. I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, I don't care about getting in trouble. I don't want to lose my money on the hub. What is that, Ryan? Uh, yeah, I wish I could find a place to live stream and just be able to talk about whatever because I think it helps the conversation when we don't have to tiptoe around stuff. Um, yeah, but it's not kitty flavored. It's um, it kind of rhymes with mushy. On the hub on Rumble. I haven't ever tried to live stream, but I don't have a following on Rumble. Okay, but yeah, that's one of my favorite jokes, and I told it after being told not to tell it, and there were 3 old ladies up front, and they thought it was hilarious. They actually came up to me and my wife after the show, and she goes, "You're that guy that was talking about that flavored ice cream?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "That shit was hilarious. I'm gonna spit my beer out." Right? I don't know. I guess that would be frowned upon. Gary said, a former dictator that was really, really bad. uh, Gaming, you sound like you definitely belong in my group. Oh, yeah, we should do that, Brandy. Brandy was saying we should come up with our own slang words to get around that. I've actually had to do that. I tell a joke about um, apples being better than caffeine to help you stay awake. And when I when I wrote the joke and when I tell it on stage, I tell it actually naming the white powder. And because I said that word, TikTok muted my video. So I deleted it and retold it and said that white powder that people like to smell through dollar bills, and it let the joke post. Oh, and I'm not allowed to say I've never seen anyone suck a eggplant. So that's why a lot of times when you watch my videos, you'll hear me say eggplant instead of what I'm actually talking about. It's weird, the trigger words. Oh, and Kim, you said it was almost time for a refill. That's just my coffee. I have my water. I switched to water after this. Man, we're having a good time now. Oh, absolutely, Pepe. Yeah, the stuff that, I mean, like Blazing Saddles, there's no way that movie could be done today. The Jerk, and the Jerk's not even that bad, but they couldn't do it today. Sniffing rugs. uh I'm good with just smelling powder. Smelling powders. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of weird how they've messed that up from what I hear. How can you go and mess something like that up? But yeah, it's kind of weird how we've evolved it. Oh yeah. The Jerk and Joe Dirt, classic films. I still watch them and laugh. And that's usually how I judge a comedy. Can I watch it? Ones I've seen hundreds, if not thousands of times. Airplane 1, I didn't like Airplane 2, but Airplane 1. Oh, absolutely, Gary. 100%, buddy. Absolutely. Nice shag carpet when you go downstairs. 100%. But yeah, Joe Dirt. I still laugh at Blazing Saddles. Yep. Yeah, I love when Steve Martin was leaving. I don't need anything but this lamp, this chair. Yeah, Gary, when you go downstairs, hardwood floors are not good. That's a sign you're somewhere you shouldn't be. That house is too new. Hey, that'd be good. We have conversations like this. Those of you that are here know what we're talking about. Those of you that are here, but new people dropping in and be like, what the hell's wrong with them? Maybe they'll stay just to try to figure it out. I tried to watch that. I'm not a big fan of his anyways. The Dictator with Sacha Baron Cohen. I'm not a, hey, Deb. That is exactly right, gaming. He brought up a good uh, uh, oh yeah. For when I first started doing TikTok, when I when I first when I first started doing TikTok and shooting YouTube reels, I would have guys come in and bitch about my earrings all the time. First off, I don't know you, and even though I did know you, I don't care what you think. I've worn these since I was 17. I'm not going to take my earrings out. When I get cremated, these will be in my well, not this pair specifically. They'll be in my ashes unless my wife takes them out. And make sure you it is worth the trip. She's oh yeah, that hardwood wed. I took them out just for I'm answering a question about my hoops. They actually put weight on my ears and they will actually start stretching my holes out. I gauged to this size. Oh, I know, Pepe. I've been wearing earrings since I was 17, and I'm not. It's not new. Men have wore earrings forever. But my heavier earrings start stretching my holes out. The reason I gauge this, if I leave these out, my holes go back to normal. So that's why I didn't go past this size. I think I can go one size bigger and they'll still go back. But so they start pulling and then my earrings keep falling out. So I put these in because there's no weight to them and let my holes close back up. Oh, shit. Sorry, dude. Very funny. Yes, they had earrings back then when I was 17, even though we were chiseling our homework on tablets with chisels and stuff. Sorry, I missed what you said because I'm having all these conversations. Oh, that did sound weird. Shit, I'm let's see, when I was 17, so I pierced my ears in 85. No, 84. Well, I got my first earring in 84. And then it got infected. I let it heal up, got another one, got infected. Mickey, what is up, buddy? Yes, I rode home on my T-Rex. All my friends were jealous. It was a one-seater. I didn't know anybody ride with me. Glad you can make it, Mickey. We're having a good time. TikTok and YouTube. Good conversations going. Sometimes I get mixed up in the two with what I'm saying, but I like that. It's helping keep me sharp, I hope. But yeah, back then, I mean, back when I first pierced my ears, you could be turned down for a job for having earrings. All stretchers. Oh yeah, back then when we had the cars that had to wiggle into. I've had some pretty small cars, but then again, I've been 6'1" since I was 14. So, oh Mickey, you saw that? Thank you. Did you see the hate? That one dude from the Warning fan. Yeah, the Flintstones car would definitely keep you in shape. You could use your earrings to clip them on the shower rail. Ah, well, Gary, there's only 2 women that shower in my house. I don't have to spy on one, and I'm damn sure not going to spy on the other one. And that's the best way to spy on someone in the shower anyways. You just walk in and open the shower and act like you didn't know they were in there. Oh, I just heard the water going. I thought somebody left it on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Some of the kids at work that will call me old man and shit, and then they kind of trip because it doesn't bother me. I planned on being finished, planted by 36. So the fact that I'm still here and my birthday's Monday, woo! Oh, my camera's getting blurry. Oh, I hate that. Oh, Brandy, I can hang upside down. Oh, yes. Yeah, if you go look, Pepe, if you go look at the video that I posted, my top 10 radical fans of bands, you'll see one in there. He told me he was threatening me. You're only 29. Wow. I mean, what the hell is wrong with this camera? Does it look blurry to you, YouTube? This camera looks great. TikTok, y'all get the, well, I don't know if you consider that. In case you forget, you better not forget. You're going to hurt my feelings, make me cry. Yeah, we've moved little cars too, especially when we were in Germany because they had some tiny ass cars. But for your information, I hang upside down regularly. So I have an inversion table and I have to stretch my back out because I have a ruptured disc in my back. And since I stand up a lot, Slightly. No, they're not that big. Ooh, you ever see that stuff when people put all that big ass stuff in their ears? To me, that's gross. To each their own, but I could never do that. I wouldn't want that. But yeah, man, I'd love to be 29 again. I'll be 57 Monday. Yeah, I can't fit in here. I know. Cam, yours is coming up too. You're far behind me. Ah. Woohoo. And I bought the warranty on this camera this time, so if this piece of shit goes out, they'll replace it for free. I fell for it last time. Oh, I do understand. Oh, I do understand exactly what you mean. Yeah, that's the only thing worse than seeing people with those huge ass earrings is when they take them out. That's the only thing that's worse. But again, not judging people that do it. That's like people that get those Teflon horns and all the piercings and facial tattoos. To each their own. But that's not my thing. I only have one tattoo that I can't cover up for professional times. Cecilia. Oh, Cecilia. Oh, hang on. I got to verify that I'm live on TikTok. I don't know why they do that. They make me verify that I'm live, and then they'll send me a message, go, hey, Bob, great job being live. YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube doesn't care if I'm live. Hey, again, to each their own. I think the tattoo thing has gotten out of control. Yeah, Gary, it does look like somebody shot a cannon directly into their ears. The weird thing is, once you stretch them out to a certain point, you have to get a surgery. Like I said, I can take mine out. My holes will go back to normal. I know you said not to say that, but I said it anyways. But I think the tattoo thing has just gotten out of control. I mean, some people look like they fell asleep at a party. And, when we used to draw on each other, now it looks like they passed out at a party and everybody just tattooed on them. Oh, yeah. That's the new thing, gaming. People doing the blackout tattoos. First off, you spend all that time and money getting tattoos, and then you're going to cover them all up. The blackout tattoo thing, I will never understand that at all. But yeah, that's a current trend. But again, it's just trends. Tattoos were a trend. I think it's seemed to be fading. I was getting tattoos when it was not cool to have tattoos. I've actually been denied a job because I had a tattoo. Because I had earrings, tattoos, and long hair. And he had no problem telling me to my face, that's why he's not hiring me. And back then, you couldn't go, he wouldn't hire me. You just had to go, oh, okay, well, I'll go find a job somewhere else. How about that? Yeah, Gary, he's not the only one. Ronnie Rackney's doing it from you know that band. Even what's her face is doing it. Kat Von D, she's doing blackout. Yeah, times have definitely changed. Falling in Reverse, thank you. I really like that band. It's just when I'm live, sometimes I forget. Like the other week, Brandy asked me to name my 3 favorite LA Gun songs, and I could only think of one. As soon as I was done with the live, they all came back. Yeah, that's a good point. Back when we were kids, you had to put on your big boy pants. They could tell you no because your hair, no because, or in my case, you said the F word during the interview. I thought we were cool. I mean, I thought I was supposed to be open and honest. I think that's funny because at my one job at Walmart, they always say, we want you to be you. No, you don't. Oh, no, that's what it used to be, Brandy. A blackout tattoo used to be when you were totally shit-faced and you couldn't remember it. They're not allowed to tattoo you for that during that time anymore. You have to be sober or fairly sober to get tattoos these days. If you're saying no, they don't about being sober and get tattooed, it is actually a law. So if you got tattooed while you were drunk, that tattoo artist could lose his license or lose his business. But yeah, no, Brandy, now blackout tattoo is completely blacking out all of your tattoos. Oh, being myself. Oh yeah, no, Walmart does not want me to be myself. And it's weird. People can come up to me and talk about their religion, but when I discuss my beliefs, I'm not allowed to do that. It's bizarre. That's kind of one-sided. I tell them every time they say, we want you to feel comfortable and be you. No, you don't. I'm not allowed to cuss. I'm not allowed to tell my jokes. I mean, I do both of them. Now watch me get fired when I go back to work. Hey, we saw your live video. So you cuss and tell dirty jokes at work? You're fired. But I'm not on the clock. You can't fire me. Even though they've said that they could. G-rated. Yeah, I've tried G-rated. We discussed that on YouTube on one of the live streams here recently. I tried to do a charity event, and the third word out of my mouth was shit. No, Gary, but they did this one, my down boy tattoo with the woman on it. When they finally noticed it, they asked me, how long have you had that tattoo? I said, since I was 25. They had to let it go. Since I had it when they hired me. My thumb's itching. What does that mean? I know your hand itching means you're getting money. Your ear burning means somebody's talking about you. I don't know what it means when your thumb itches. It probably means I won't make it to the second hour without having to go pee. That's probably what that means. Hey, that makes sense, gaming. No. No, I got it when I was 25, Gary. I have my whole family's name on my arm. All back here. Has all their names, and it says it equals life. Oh, yeah, they would probably encourage me to like to have the back cut out of my shirt if I had Walmart tattooed on my back. Damn, my thumb is itching. I hope it's not Bitcoin. I don't want none of that. You'd be amazed. Oh, wow. You'd be amazed at how many people act like they're my friends on TikTok. They start getting friendly, a little, hey, you're funny and all that stuff. And then they'll send me a message. Hey, what do you know about Bitcoin? Hey, Gary, I appreciate that. Maybe I should go worldwide, open my own chain of stores. Yeah. Maybe a few pennies. Yeah, they did 155.006 billion in profit this year. I'd be lucky to get a few pennies out of them. I don't know if that's public knowledge, but I know it. I'm surprised they don't watch my live streams to get me. I know they used to surf people's Facebooks. Can you imagine earning $155 billion in a year? What I got around my neck? I got to get another turtle. We call my granddaughter Turtle. It's just plain necklace. But I got to get another turtle. They keep breaking. I've lost 2 silver ones and a whole bunch of cheap ones. I had bought a stone one, but my skin started having a reaction to it, so I had to quit wearing it. The stone one was lasting. That bling bling, yeah. Today I had to stop at Walmart. I was talking to my mom on the phone. I started fake coughing, being silly, and I turned around. There were people standing beside me. Is that true, Gary? Oh, I know, Brandy, right? I love rocks. I pick up rocks everywhere. Y'all should see my desk up here. I mean, I know I showed YouTube several times some of my rocks, but I have all sorts of rocks. I love rocks. Oh, that's dope, man. I never win any shit like that. I got pulled over once for suspicion of DWI, and the officer asked, "How many fingers am I holding up?" I said, 2. He said, "Good. How many jelly beans in this jar?" I didn't get that, so I went to jail. I think he was profiling. Saw my earrings flash. Well, I mean, it's candy, Gary. We were just talking about you got to forgive and forget with your friends. I collect rocks too, Kim. That's why I have you bring me rocks when you go places. I have everybody bring me rocks. Petrified wood. I even bought a rock display from an art from a estate sale. Oh well, I never ate rocks. I did put rocks. There were certain rocks I would put in my mouth. Real rocks, nothing weird. Before anybody jumps on that and says what? There were certain pebbles. Like gravel. There were certain ones that, for whatever reason, I never swallowed them that I know of. I swallowed a marble once. Oh yeah, I like pop rocks. It's weird. I didn't like them as an adult, but as a kid, when they first came out, I loved them. Yeah, I love pop rocks. I don't really know why. I mean, I guess the flavor was okay. The popping was kind of funny. Oh, all right. What is your all-time? This is for all of you. I had an obsession with candy cigarettes too when I was little. Watch the AI go, "Oh, he's promoting cigarettes." You got woo! And they didn't even notify me that they were putting it up. Normally I get a notification saying they're going to show a commercial. Huh, I guess I decided to piss on him. He talks about it all the time. Hey, Keith, what's up, buddy? All right. Hands down, what's your favorite candy all time? Nothing beats it. I'll tell you mine after y'all tell me yours. Most people that know me know. And it's so sad that I can't have it anymore. I'm on like day 6 as I went back to being a vegetarian. I'm feeling much better. Not that I was feeling bad before, but I feel better. More energy. Nobody's going to tell me what their favorite candy was. Is it top secret? Or am I getting too personal? Phoenix eggs, cotton candy, Lifesaver gummies. Good. Toffee. For me, nothing beats Reese's peanut butter cups. Butterscotch. I like all of those, but nothing beats Reese's peanut butter cups for me, especially the big ones, or like the ones they put out, like the Easter eggs or whatever the hell it is, Christmas trees, all those. Butterscotch. I read that. Make sure I'm reading everybody's. But yeah, nothing beats that for me. I love peanut butter anyways. Candy Jones. I don't know what that is. The Easter ones and the Christmas trees. That yeah, peanut butter cluster. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's true, Gary. And oh now I got it. Sorry, Pepe, you got me again. Damn. Oh yeah, cold. Reese's definitely got to be cold. I totally understand that, Pepe. Yes. Keep Reese's in the fridge, eat them cold. Hell yeah. But yeah, Gary, German candy's different than here too. And I love German candy. In Germany, my favorite candy to eat was, they called them cola fizzes. It's gummies, but it has some like the sugar stuff on it, kind of fizz in your mouth. It didn't pop like Pop Rocks, but it kind of reminded me of Pop Rocks. Oh, Keith, I know. I watch stuff about Japan all the time. So yeah. Yeah, and not all of them sound good. Some of them sound extremely disgusting. All right. It'll be a battle. I'm going to make it through the next 45 minutes without going to pee. And I'm going to keep drinking that water. I'll show my dedication to this. Yeah. Okay, see? So I guess Europe would, maybe they have more similar candy to that. So yeah. But I love that. But more so in Germany, for me, it was pastries. Oh, I know it's not healthy, but I don't have to go that bad. Everybody knows when it gets to that point, I will go. Oh yeah, I could give me a little stadium. Well, no, y'all would know because I'd be sitting there going, oh. So yeah, I don't guess I could do that. Yeah, it's not that bad where I feel like I absolutely have to go. Oh, well, that was good. Everybody participated, said what their candy was. I'm thinking about doing a top 10 overrated comedians. That should piss people off. Really good. I don't want to tell you my favorite one, but he's very loved. I mean, my least favorite one, my number one on that list, he's very loved. And people, when I tell them I don't like him, can't believe that I don't love him. Kevin Hart is overrated. Now, don't get me wrong. Early on, I found him funny. But you need a cow update. She is doing fine. I just saw her. Oh, today's Thursday? Shit. I was supposed to go feed her today. I have to go feed her later. Because when I finish this, we have open house. I'm sure no one said pumpkin spice M&Ms. I'll try to get you a new picture of her. Or if she dances for me, I'll get a video of her jumping around. But yeah, Kevin Hart, early on, I found him pretty funny, but he got old quick. But I think he oversaturated the market. So yeah, that's true. Eddie Murphy, outstanding. And the only reason I think he might survive is because Dave Chappelle survives. I think Eddie could do it today, but it would be more along the lines of Dave Chappelle as far as you either like him or you hate him. And there's enough people that like him that he keeps getting to do what he does. Eddie Murphy was fantastic. Why did I start talking like this? I liked Raw, but Delirious was Delirious the album was funnier than Delirious the DVD or the video. I think they cut some stuff out. And I found out when me and my daughter went to see Dane Cook, he was much funnier in person. They cut shit out of his specials and they don't put them on TV. He was much funnier in person. And they had people signing, which they do at a lot of comedy shows now. And that's how I learned how to say butter tit. So let me teach you how to say that. That's how you say that in sign language, just in case you ever need to know how to say it. Wait, oh no, it's still there, dude. After this, if I remember, I will pin it to the top of the comment so it's easy to find. It's there, I promise you. Because I looked earlier because I was looking to see if anybody liked it. Nobody liked his comment, so it's just him all by himself. Gaming, the Dane Cook, the issues came with him when he got caught joke stealing, and his brother ripped him off, stole a bunch of money from him. And once that happened, he's still around. He pops up on TikTok from time to time. And I think my Instagram, he pops up. It's weird. I don't follow him, but he pops up. But once I am not. I watched a clip of them filming it just because it popped up and I didn't scroll fast enough. I don't remember what I was doing, but I ended up watching it. I'm not. Bad Boys, I was okay with the first one. I didn't love it. I don't think I ever watched it more than once. So that was the problem with Dane Cook. In comedy, some people get away with it. Robin Williams got away with joke stealing. And everybody made the excuse, well, it's just how his mind works, and he's always coked out. So he just thinks so fast, he thinks he told the joke. And there's a few other comedians that get away with joke stealing. And I don't mean parallel writing because I've had that happen at a show before. I literally told a joke, and a comedian I had not seen in about a year, when I came off stage, he said, oh my God, you're not going to believe this. I tell a similar joke. It was different enough to me that wasn't that bad, but the premise of the joke was the same. So I'm not talking about parallel thinking. I'm talking about outright joke stealing. Dane Cook does it. Amy Schumer does it. There's a bunch of comedians that do it, and they get away with it for whatever reason. And even though people know Amy Schumer, that Ghostbusters, I probably will watch that one because, again, it's advancing the story. So I will probably watch that one. Amy Schumer is not a comedian. She's only a comedian by title and a few goofballs that think she's hilarious. She's not funny at all. Not even kind of sort. Even the jokes she steals, which are the funniest jokes she tells, aren't funny. Carlos Messina, joke stealer. And Carlos will tell you, if he sees you tell a joke, that he's going to take it and do it. Because the rule in stand-up, no. That's why Gary's asked if comedians have joke-offs to settle. No, they don't have joke-offs to do that. That's why I don't worry about posting my stuff. Yeah, it's like fat people telling fat jokes. Okay, so you're a slut and you're telling slut jokes. Not hating on anyone for being a slut, just saying. It's kind of like a fat guy telling fat guy jokes. The rule in comedy is if you tell it on TV first, it's your joke. No matter what. The reason I post a lot of jokes on Facebook and Instagram is to timestamp them, because I have had two things. Bobcat Goldthwait told a joke that I tell. I'm not saying he got it from me, but it's literally the same joke, almost verbatim. And I had been telling it for 2 years prior to seeing him do it in a special. And I've heard Ron White say something that I say, and Ron White hangs around Austin a lot. I'm not saying he got it from me, but I never heard him say it prior to me saying it on stage all the time in Austin. I used to open with a joke I can't tell here because of the language. I say a bunch of foul stuff and then say, but don't, if you're offended by snappy little catchphrases such as, okay. But let me finish this. But I would say this certain phrase, and I heard Ron White use it, I had never heard him use it before. I like Ron White. I think he's funny. I don't even give a shit. If he did hear me say it and liked it, it doesn't bother me at all. But now when people hear me say it, they think I got it from him. So when I post jokes on Instagram or Facebook, it puts a timestamp so I can prove when I told that joke. My Michael Jackson joke, I've had people call me or message me because they've seen it online. They've heard it in commercials. No, not at all. Okay. I was asked what I think about Matt Rife. I think he's funny. I think he's naturally funny. I'm not a big fan of his actual stand-up. I watched his special that upset some people, which that was stupid for them to be upset. It didn't offend me. It's a joke. If you can't take a joke, you shouldn't be at a comedy show. But when he's just riffing off the audience, I'm good with that. I think that shit's hilarious. I think, like I said, I think he's a naturally funny guy. But I was not impressed with his actual stand-up. Yeah, his crowd work is phenomenal. But I don't like his stand-up. That's like, I didn't like Ralphie May. I think he's a funny guy, but I didn't like his stand-up. And he's a little bitch. Very rare do I do that. Only if I think Keith, it depends on the timing. If it will work into a joke or that I think it'll be funny, then I'll do it. It's kind of like when something happens to you in your everyday life. I can't tell you how often people will do something and go, hey, you can use that in your stand-up. It doesn't work that way. That's not how stand-up is. I will. Yeah, I can say it in person. I can't say it on YouTube or TikTok. Well, I think I might be able to say it on TikTok, but I can't say it on YouTube without losing my money. Is it true that some comedians have? Yes, that is 100% true, Gary. That there are some guys who have great material or they're just really funny, but it doesn't translate to stage. Fortunately for me, it's not an act. When I'm on stage, I just do who I am. Now, granted, I do write out a set list because I like my jokes to have a flow to them. I like all the jokes to tie together, one to lead right into the other, unless I can throw one way off to where people go, what? And that makes it funny. So yes, there's great, and those guys usually end up becoming writers. I actually used to perform with a guy. We're not friends anymore, but we were friends. He was the one that got me back into stand-up. Great writer. He could be funny on stage, but he tries too hard, so he's not funny on stage. So yes, there are hilarious people out there who cannot do it. That's like the guys you see at work that, oh man, they're killing it with the jokes. They can't do stand-up. Some will make that transition. It's a different thing. You know, when I was in bands, and even in bands, you have to learn how to have a stage presence. So no matter how good I was on guitar, that doesn't translate well if you just stand there on stage. And I didn't mean to drift so far away from that, Keith. Yeah, so only if it works in the moment when I make fun of somebody for going to the bathroom. I had a comedian follow me to the bathroom because I stood up during his set to go pee, and he actually followed me all the way to the bathroom. Oh, gaming, just so you know, that's how we work here. We don't have a script. You just spit out whatever you want to spit out, and we'll talk about it. My favorite rock band currently is a Japanese band called Love Bites. But yes, I love Def Leppard, even though they made my overrated list. I love Def Leppard. Ever since Pyromania, I did not like On Through the Night, even though a friend of mine told me based on that album when it was released, you keep an eye on this band, they're going to be somebody. They're going places. And sure as shit, he was right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that was it. He came and opened the bathroom door, and I'm standing at it was a little urinal, not a urinal. Yeah, I guess they still call it a urinal. The little single-use urinal with walls. He goes, "What are you doing? What the F does it look like I'm doing?" He said, "I just want to make sure that you weren't just hiding from me." And he went backstage. It wasn't funny. I don't know why he did it. I guess the shock of following me to the bathroom, he thought was going to get some laughs, but he wasn't that funny anyways. I mean, I would never follow someone in the bathroom. I'll make a little comment. Or if you come in late, I'll make a comment. But I usually don't dick with people in the audience too much unless it's going to be funny. But yeah, gaming, if I like all, I like all music, but there are just some bands that I really love. Like discussed it before, and I think Brandy agreed. Uh, Y&T, I think they're a very underrated band, if not one of the most underrated bands. They actually made my list. Such a great band, and they should have been so much bigger than Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, and they're not. They're still touring today, and they still sound good. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't like a good follow. uh, yeah, I don't like new Metallica. I like old Metallica, but after the Black album, a few songs that were okay, but I just Black prior to. Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of Japanese bands. So if you like metal, yes, and that's just it. They found something that worked, and now they're trying. That only works for AC/DC. That's not working for anybody else. Yeah, if he had offered up his whole stretcher, he might have got back on stage, and that mic would have been an internal mic. But yeah, Japan is single-handedly saving metal. They are phenomenal. There are just so many Japanese bands that are just amazing. Speaking of that, when I said that with baby metal making my list, did you notice somebody he talked shit about me? Then when I responded, then he tried to make it sound like he wasn't talking shit. He was like, "Oh no, that's not what I meant." And now you're just trying to save face. I mean, I think it's weird that people think they can come online, say whatever they want to me, and I'm not supposed to say anything back. I find that bizarre. Because I promise you, if you pushed me in person, I'm not going to just go, "Oh, okay." If you pushed me in person, I might knock you out. Yeah, well, that was weird, huh? He tried to act like saying, "Oh, you take it too personal." Dude, you literally talk shit on me. I have to step off camera because y'all know I don't do this part on camera. That is exactly right. Gaming said that the rules for me is not for thee. And that is very popular mindset these days. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I always step off camera just because there'd be one person that sees what I'm doing and they'll start a big ass rumor. But yeah, I always find it odd that people think they can say whatever and then they get yeah, Gary, I just saw that. I will react to it this next week. So I will do that. It popped up on my home screen when I was logging in to do this. So I'll react to that this week. Uh, yeah, that whole that whole trend of rules for me, not for thee. Oh, it was a long time ago before we even moved this house. I was playing a game online, and this dude said something to me, and when I responded, he got all offended, like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, dude, what the hell?" Like, wait, you just came in here talking shit to me. You don't even know me, dude. And he got all offended. I gotta cut my hair. Well, actually, I'm gonna cut all of them. When it starts looking like that, I gotta cut it. Hey, Pepe, you ain't got to apologize. You're not one of them radical fans. It's only the radical fans, and there's not as many of them as there is. Never apologize for them. I appreciate you being here, dude. Take care. I hope you feel better. And don't forget, I'm doing this Saturday if you can, if you feel like it. Oh, yeah, the younger generation likes throwing stones, but they don't like when you throw them back. That's for damn sure. But Pepe, man, I hope you feel better, buddy. And thanks for being here. Yeah, see, I I just grew up in that era where talking shit's part of it. And the other thing with them trying to fake respect, there's a big difference between fear and respect. There was one day I used some choice adjectives while talking to someone, and he kind of bowed up on me and he said, "Don't you cuss me." And I said, "Before you get your ass kicked, understand, I'm not cussing you. I cussed while speaking, but I didn't cuss you. If I was cussing you and I showed him what it would sound like by actually cussing him, I said, so you need to learn the difference." Um, I'm not real big on arguing, but I mean, wait, let me say, I don't really enjoy it, but I will argue certain things. One of my favorite things to do, because I have friends who love to argue, is slowly start changing till I get in their position and they're arguing what I originally said. I have a friend that falls for that every time, and he's never caught on to it. I don't tell him because I just think it's hilarious that he'll end up arguing for what I said. Brandy got one too. Woohoo! I don't know why they're not telling me anymore that they're giving them, but normally I get a notification that says they're going to show a commercial. That's good. Woohoo! Brandy and Gary. Pepe, take care, please, man. And like I said, if you can come by Saturday, cool. If not, next Thursday. But let me know how you're doing, because I definitely want to know that. Hopefully you heard that. Hopefully you didn't just say bye to y'all and click off. Well, I don't have to watch them, so they don't bother me. And it is, don't get me wrong, I'm not like Bill Gating it here. They don't pay that much. It's a little bit, but I'm not retiring anytime soon. What else y'all want to know? Have I ever told a joke that 100% bombed? Absolutely. The second time I opened for Rodney Carrington, I wrote a joke on the way to the show. Normally, that's why I do a lot of open mics. That's where you test your jokes. I didn't test this joke. I was so sure it was going to kill. No one laughed, not a pity laugh. It was dead silent. And I closed with that joke. So the last thing they heard before I walked off stage was that shitty joke. No, I won't tell it now. I do remember it. I will not tell it now. But, yep, I sure thought it was going to kill. I was so confident in myself. I will say I did tell a joke. I think it was the second time I opened for Rodney that the audience found really funny. Oh, thanks. I got birthday laughs. That while he was on stage, someone yelled out that joke, the punchline. He wasn't happy about that. Oh yeah, he's a great. Well, I mean, I haven't seen him in. Let's see, my daughter's. I haven't seen him in like 27 years. I opened up for him 3 times. Great guy, really funny, genuinely good person. I think he went through some shit when he got divorced. His last special that he did right after he got divorced, I did not think was funny. And I really liked the guy, but I couldn't watch the whole thing. I just felt bad. But yeah, Rodney Carrington's really funny dude. No, my family does not. They will. I will occasionally, and first off, nobody can tell me how to be me, so most of them know that and they don't do it. Yeah. Let me pause just a second, Keith. I'll explain it to you. Yes, I like his songs. He has a song that he quit doing a long time ago, and he did it for me because he found out that I liked it. So all 3 times I opened for him, he did the song. It's the song off his first CD. It's about self love. I was 12 years old when I learned. Anyways, no, my family doesn't. Occasionally, I will be told not to tell a joke. My family, for whatever reason, but for the most part, my family knows that I'm going to be me on stage. My kids, people are like, "You tell those jokes with your kids?" And yeah, they know they're jokes. They're my kids. So it's not about my kids. Yeah, Brandy, that's why I say what I'm thinking about. Uh, I do tell dad jokes, but not on stage at home. Um, I tell a joke about names and my home circumcision kit. Oh, neither one of my kids are oversensitive. I promise you, because like I said, I grew up in a dysfunctional family. I I don't have filters. I tried to stop cussing when we first had kids, and I couldn't do that. That's just not who I am. I have literally used foul language as long as I've spoken audible words my entire life. So that's just how I am. But they've heard my home circumcision joke. They've heard my kitty flavored ice cream joke. Um, I don't. They've heard my joke about my best friend who was gay. Um, it's weird. You were mentioning earlier people getting upset. People get upset about my joke about my best friend. He thought the joke was funny. His mom thinks it's funny. So anyone else is offended by it, I couldn't care less. I still tell the joke in his memory because I know it made him laugh. When he saw the clip, the first time he saw that clip and heard that joke, he knew it was about him. He messaged me and thanked me for mentioning him. And I can't tell the joke here because it'll get blocked. Brandy, it probably was not far off. I can remember getting spankings. I cannot tell you how much soap I was forced to eat, how many times I got smacked in the mouth. I had a babysitter. Somebody went, "Oh, well, yeah, full scale puzzle of the moon would be difficult to do." um, but somebody went and told on me that, and I was in second grade, that I had said the F word several times. She called me in the house, asked me if I said it. I said yes. Yes, my grandfather did use a fishing pole one time. Well, I'm assuming I never met him. So, um, but I said, yes, I said it. And she made me take, I never got beat with a wire hanger. I got beat with switches. I got smacked. I got beat with a leather belt a lot, an army belt a lot. Um, but when she made me take a bite of that Irish Spring, she said, "Now, how does that taste?" And I said, "It's effing gross." And the look on her face, you would have thought an eggplant sprouted out of my forehead. She couldn't believe that she made me eat soap, and I said it again. Uh, I mean, I was so bad in kindergarten. I know I've told y'all on YouTube. I got kicked out of kindergarten. I was in a private kindergarten. They used to lock me in the bathroom when they went to recess, and I would stand on the bathtub as an old house that was converted into a school. And I'd yell out the bathroom window, calling them obscenities for leaving me inside all by myself. I guess they figured I was safe. I was in the bathroom. If I had to use the bathroom, I could go. But yeah, they kicked me out. Oh yeah, I got smacked a lot, a lot. A lot. I got beat with the belt so much that, and that was by my biological father. My dad didn't spank me. He punched me twice. I deserved it both times. Yeah, I didn't get spanked with a wooden spoon, but I did spank my son with a wooden spoon. I never had to spank my daughter. Well, I did spank her once, but not with a wooden spoon. I did my son for, I can't get enough momentum to hurt him. I called it the translator because obviously you're not understanding the words coming out of my mouth. Let me see if this will help. And I would pop it. I wouldn't swing on him. I'd pull back on it and let it go. I didn't have to do that very often. Maybe 3 times, if that. Both my kids were really good. Wow, 14 minutes. We are kicking ass. Both of y'all have done well today. I was a little scared about YouTube at first because it started off really slow, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, my kids are outstanding. They have their moments, don't get me wrong. But spank my kid with a spoon. I don't understand, Gary. Oh, before he was born? No. No. I think I had to spank him the first time, maybe 4 years old, maybe 3 or 4, right in that range. Oh, you can hear that? Wow. No, I don't know why I'm pointing there. It's a wind chime over there with the bamboo on it. So no, it's not running water. It's a wind chime. We've got a storm that's supposed to be hitting. I figured it would hit while I was doing my live stream and knock out the internet and make me look like a jackass instead of letting me sit here and make myself look like a jackass. But no, it's wind chime. I actually like that wind chime. It's me having to pee. Yeah, it's the piss sloshing around inside of me. Oh, there could be running water. I think I can make it 12 more minutes. Okay. All right. More questions or topics? No? Maybe not? Maybe kind of, sort of? Okay. The weird thing about that, Keith, yeah, Gary, had I spanked him before he was born, yes, I think she would have been highly upset about that. The weird thing about that, Keith, is running water doesn't normally make me have to pee, but if I think about running water, it makes me pee. So the actual sound doesn't make me pee. I find it very relaxing, the sound of running water. But if I think of waterfalls specifically, it makes me have to pee. Very weird. Hey, Prairie. We're talking about whatever. We got 12 minutes left, so don't be afraid to jump into the conversation. Even though you just heard us talking about peeing, somebody was asking. So the conversation is not really about pee, but kind of, sort of. I'm still considering giving this away, but it's going to be a lot harder than what I normally do. Because I really like this. That happens to some people, Gary. It's never happened to me. I've had friends, my band used to try all the time. Because when I fall asleep, I just fall asleep. We can be right in the middle of a conversation, and I promise you I'll just fall asleep. Part of the reason I drink coffee here If you what the hell did I breathe in? If you go back far enough and watch some of my early reaction videos, you can see me falling asleep in the reactions. I didn't know anybody could notice, and I've already shot the video, so I don't want to stop and redo it. But people would go, "Are you asleep?" Oh, shit. Hey, Brandy, take care, buddy. If I don't see you Saturday, we'll see you Thursday. Have a great week, man. But what the hell was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about now. I got distracted. Huh. Isn't that weird? Oh, about me falling asleep. But yeah, if you go back far enough, you can see some of the early videos, especially when it's bands that I didn't really want to be reacting to. I would fall asleep. I mean, I don't think I ever completely nodded out. I might have head bobbed a few times. So that's kind of a sign that I'm not really digging what you got me listening to. Randy left, so nobody else is going to talk. What the hell? We got 8 minutes. Come on, y'all. There we go. I didn't nod off tonight. Any new groups? No. Not that I'm like really super into. I've had some people send me some suggestions, and yeah. Oh, I got one I've got to listen to that I don't know specifically one of y'all, but it's on my list to react to. I can't remember the name of it. And I think I can't remember who it was that sent it to me, but somebody sent me someone that they said I need to check out. So next week there might be a reaction. I know I'm going to react to Bandmade. Somebody asked me right off the bat today. I'll be reacting to that and this other one. So, and I think I'm going to do that top 10 overrated comedians. Yeah. And I know I didn't nod off tonight because I drank 2 cups of coffee. It's weird. If I drink coffee in the morning or during the day, what's the band called? Shit, I can't look at my phone, dude. It's on my phone, but because TikTok, oh yeah, Keith, I don't know if you have my email. Just on that last top 10 one I did with a fanatical band or radical fans, give me a song from them and I'll check it out. Gary, I can't remember. I'll message it to you. Because I can't think off the top of my head. Hey, is it Aeon? Hey, Aeon, how you doing? We're almost done, but thanks for stopping in. You ask anything you want or say whatever you got to say. That's how this works. We just talk about whatever. So Keith, if you'll leave that comment on that video so that I know it's you, I'll check them out. Hey, I hope you have a great weekend too. Oh, just in case, we're doing this again this Saturday from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. So if you want to drop in and join the conversation, please do. I don't normally do it on Saturdays, but I am off this Saturday, so I am going to do one this Saturday. So I hope you have a great weekend too. Either way. All right, man. Cool. Awesome. Appreciate that. But I can live stream as long as I want, Gary. I limit it to 2 hours because family stuff and all that kind of stuff. So, but I limit it to 2 hours, but I can live stream as long as I want. There's no time limit that I'm aware of. Back when I first started YouTubing, I knew people who would just put their live stream on and leave it on to get time. That's a cheesy way to do it, but hell, there's people on TikTok. All they do is, I'm going to try that Saturday. Just hold up a dumbass sign. Well, I'm not going to do anything, but they'll hold up a sign that says, I'm not talking until someone makes me laugh. I'll hold up a sign that says, I'm not going to stop talking until someone makes me laugh. Well, no, because that's not right. Because if Gary's here, he'll make me laugh. But I can, as far as I know, there is no limit to how long I can live stream. Because I knew people that would start their live stream and like go to work. So there can't be a time limit on it unless they've changed the rules. Ice. Yes, Gary, I could and I would. If 20 people jumped in like that, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Ken just verified it. There's creators on there for 24 hours on TikTok. So, I mean, if I was on for 24 hours, you spend a little bit of time watching me sleep, listen to me snore. If you get lucky, hearing me talk, because I talk in my sleep. But yeah, if 20 people jumped in, it would definitely be worth it for me to stay a little bit longer. Hopefully my family would understand. I don't think that's going to happen, but if it did, we got 3 minutes left. Actually, technically 2.5. But yeah, absolutely. I'd stay for that. I mean, hopefully it would be a good conversation. No, she's not tearing up the on her new sports car. Her horns work really well, so everybody gets out of the way. All right, I gotta start winding it down. I do appreciate all of you and all of you that come here, hang out with me. Always enjoy the conversations. I hope you'll have a great week. I hope to see y'all Saturday. That'll be super dope. If not, next Thursday, same Bob time, same Bob channel. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out a contest, but it'll be a lot harder than just that's a super dope pin, man. And much love right back to y'all. Again, appreciate you. Have a great week. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. And come back and see me. Peace, y'all. Oh.